My name's Louise Smith. I'm 55 years old and I became disabled in 2006 when, unfortunately, just before Christmas I fell and badly broke my right leg, which has given me problems, and I've had to have operations on since, and I've had to walk with a crutch, and I have to wear ankle splints to be able to walk. So originally I lost my first job and I was a student at Portland College in the employment department, where I gained an NVQ in administration, and then managed to get an apprenticeship at Kingsmill Hospital, and then after that, when I'd finished that, I got a job in the microbiology department and I worked there for 10 years. It got to the point where I was struggling physically and I was finding the job too much, so I knew that I was going to be finishing through ill health and disability. And I'd seen the Portland Pathways building as I was walking past into Sutton, and I thought I would call in just to see if there was anything they could help me with or if you needed a referral. I carried on as I came in and managed to write a CV, and I filled in 1 or 2 application forms. And then I think it would be the January of 2021, Cheryl got in contact and said that there was a part-time job come up as a receptionist at Fiddler and Pepper Lawyers in Sutton. So I thought, well, that would be great because it would get me some experience of getting back into work. And I went for the interview and I got the job and started in February 2021. And I've been doing that ever since. And now I've been offered some permanent hours, so I'll be doing 17 hours a week on permanent from the end of October, and then ad hoc and holidays as and when necessary. The skills that I've developed since coming to Pathways, I was able to come in and have some support with filling in application forms. Obviously the support over the telephone has been invaluable, really. I came in and was able to make up a CV. So what I would say to other people in my situation is obviously don't give up, but also I will be honest, it can be quite tough in the employment market for people with disabilities. Sometimes it's difficult for employers to see past that and sort of focus mainly on the skills and qualities that you can bring to a job. You've got to be yourself, and I think just keep having the grit and determination to carry on. Things, hopefully will turn out all right in the end. But yes, it can be quite tough out there for someone with a disability. Sometimes you almost feel like you have to prove yourself more than an able-bodied person, because people might look at you and think, oh, she's disabled. But yeah, people need to see past that. Yeah, I found that obviously being employed has had a big effect on my mental health. It gives you a reason to get up in the morning. You have a purpose. You know that you're not relying on benefits to live on, which is a huge boost to your mental health. Physically, sometimes obviously you can get a bit tired because you have physical problems, but I think because you've got a better sense of mental health, if you've got good mental health, it can come back and make you have good physical health, and obviously financially you're better off, so you don't have the worries, and it just makes you feel, as I say, like a worthwhile member of society and not just someone who's known for having a disability.